Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulullah, thumma ma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is your brother Zeeshan Suleman. You know, it's narrated in authentic narration that Aisha radiallahu anha said that whenever any worry or concern struck the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he would rush to salah. Whenever anything happened to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, any stress, any discomfort, any worry, concern, he would run to salah. But today, what happens to us whenever anything bad happens to us? We run to our mother, father, run to our friends, run to our wife, kids. We run to every single person we can think of. Then we run to our bank account. We run to all the materialistic things that we have. And then after we exhaust all our options, we run to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In this Ramadan, let's make it that change in our life, that we run to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's help in whatever we need. Call upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and make du'a constantly, and know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will answer your du'a. You know, the more that you run to the creation and you ask the creation, the more they dislike it and they get annoyed about it. But then when you run to Allah and you call upon Allah, the more Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves that. So for example, you call upon your mother and you're saying, Mom, I need this. Mom, I need this. Mom, I need that. Mom, I need this. Eventually your mom's going to get tired of you and say, what do you want? But you know, you can call upon Allah anytime, anywhere, any second of the day, and just call upon Allah once and Allah is ready to respond to you. He doesn't get annoyed, He doesn't get tired of you. He's always there, willing to listen to you. If you're trying to get in touch with someone important with a high status, whether he's a president, someone famous, you have to go through a series of people and have appointments in order to get in touch with this person and set up a meeting. But with Allah, you can get in touch with the King of the universe, the creator of all the creation, within a blink of an eye. Just call upon Allah. It's very simple. So the question might come up to your mind, you know, I called upon Allah so many times, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is still not answering my dua. If you call upon Allah with sincerity and conviction, know for sure that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will answer your dua. Our Prophet ﷺ tells us in an authentic narration about the response of how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responds to you. He tells us that the first response may be that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you what you asked for. The second response can be that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala removes a calamity away from you, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what is better for you, and because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to save that good for you, He removes the equivalent of anything evil. And the third response is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He stores it for you on the Yawm al-Qiyamah. So on the Day of Judgment you come and you see the great reward that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has preserved for you. So know for sure, with confidence and conviction, that when you call upon Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will respond to your du'as. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may answer even a disbeliever's du'a, then of course Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will answer your du'a. Iblis, when he was cursed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he called upon Allah and said, Oh Allah, give me a respite until Yawm al-Qiyamah. Give me the length of life until you raise up your slaves. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He answered his dua, even though he was cursed and he's the enemy of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala still answered his dua, even though he was cursed and he was the enemy of mankind. So of course, if a person is praying, he's fasting, he's reciting the Quran, and he's doing all these good deeds, and he's a believer in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, have full conviction that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for sure will answer your dua. So do yourself a favor, make a wish list. Write on a piece of paper the things that you want from Allah. It can be anything from this world or the hereafter. You want to make sure you also include the mercy of Allah. You want to have hidayat and guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this life and the hereafter. You want to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness and ask Allah to protect you from the punishment of the hellfire and seek His paradise. Call upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in tahajjud prayer, in your qiyam, in the witr prayer, in sujood, in the time of fasting. When we break our fast, these times when you call upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, your du'as will be for sure accepted, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to call upon Him. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our du'as and help us implement the things that we mentioned today. Assalamu alaikum.